because you can leave this behind afterwards. You know, once you're done with the league, once you're done with whatever, and pass away. I'm not gonna kill y'all, but
I know.
but
I'm only 33.
But listen, this is a part of your legacy. Do you see yourself making another children's book?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
I do see myself. Don't know when. I just want this to keep getting out there, really getting a message out to these kids, and just be a positive role model for everyone out there. And I definitely can, despite the height too. And this right here, this book is pretty much high school. You know, I have 3 phases of my life: high school, college, and then I got post. So you never know what they have. Baby Ivy grows up. Apparently, you can tell.
Love that.
She grows up. So we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. I love that. So for you and what your legacy has been, and you reaching back and assisting with these camps and these players that you run across, talk about one of the main issues besides like maybe self-esteem issues that you've run into when you're talking to these student athletes.
I just run into a lot of you know what, these kids, it's a lot of bullying going on. And it just hurts my heart. It ain't, you know, it don't even have to do with basketball, anything, just personal things, you know. And a lot of these kids, when they see us as role models and, you know, NBA players, WNBA players, they see us, but then when they go home, you never know what their atmosphere is.
Right.
So my job is to, you know, just give them that energy and just get them that excitement that time that they see us, because you never know what kids are going through. And I just love to spend time with them. And just really, my thing is, when I have camps, I want to get to know each and every player in my camp. Right. You know, because just going up and saying hello, hey, how you doing, that can make their day.
That's like a press op. You know, most players, when they have these things, it's, you know, I just want you to see me in the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for the gram, doing it for Facebook Live. You know what I'm talking about? But like, I have seen the response from people that have seen you out and about, where you've taken time to speak to their children and things of that nature. So I mean, that's important, considering that you are reaching that demographic per se. You know,
that's what I live for. I mean, my parents, that's how they raised me. You know, I had players like, you know, AI looking up, and it's time he signed my jersey when I scored like 4,000 points. And I'm like, you know what? At my camp, if my camp started at 8:30, I'm there at 7 o'clock. So the first person come in, you're going to see me. You know, you do have some athletes, if they camp start at 8:30, they're not going to show up to 10. No, I'm in the front. I want to speak to you, get to know you. You want to talk to me about anything, just give you that time, because you're paying to come to see me, and I want to give you the whole time, not just half. So
right. And I love that. I mean, that says a lot about your character as a person. You know, you can't necessarily teach that. No, you can raise that, which is why you say your parents did that, but you can't teach that. You know, it's not gonna come easy to everybody. So talk about just your connection to Atlanta besides you actually living here. Like, talk about Atlanta, what Atlanta means to you.
I love Atlanta. To be honest, I low-key grew up here. Like, low-key. So this is crazy. You know, like, some people don't know my story. I grew up in South Carolina, played AAU in North Carolina. You know, at the time, South Carolina didn't have the team. So it got to a point where South Carolina was like, we're not sure if we want you to continue to play in North Carolina. So they kind of put a little ban for me to stop playing in North Carolina. So I said, well, let me come to Georgia. I played with the Georgia Dream Team. So every other weekend, and my parents sacrificed so much for me to be playing where I'm at right now in the WNBA. Every other weekend, we would pack up from South Carolina and drive down here. I played tournaments with the Georgia Dream Team. My grandmother, she was staying out here, so I would come here in the summer and just stay and play AAU. So it was just one day, and my mom was like, you know what? We love you being at home and stuff, but are you gonna get your place? I'm like, are y'all kicking me out? So I was actually overseas in Turkey. I said, hey mom, go find me a place in Atlanta. And she was like, well, I thought you would move to Charlotte. I was like, go find me a place in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. So I've been here for about 8 years now.
So talk about your AAU experience in comparison to what we've heard from, you know, basically boosters, like, and especially with the guys, because we're going to get into that conversation. Woo! You know, talk about that experience and, you know, how you had to travel with the team, or what you were able to do, and your parents being there, and just in comparison from what you might have heard from other guys, like, playing in AAU.
AAU is totally different. I can tell from when I play AAU and what I'm seeing now, it is a huge gap. I mean, when I was playing, it was very authentic. Like, I'm sorry to say, it was authentic. You go, you play, and you just work hard. If you don't make this team, you don't make the team.
Right.
Nothing else under the table, whatever
Right.
is involved. I mean, now AAU is like, it's a straight business.
If you got a nice check
crazy.
and it got a couple of zeros,
couple.
Little Bill can be on the starting 5 come Saturday morning.
Oh!
So, you know, like,
I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's amazing, you know, how things have changed and evolved. I mean, things happen. I mean, it's a business, straight business now. I think more of when I was growing up, even before, it was fun. It was exciting to go to these tournaments, and it wasn't so much involved. You know?
Right. And so along that wave, like if they're having that experience in AAU ball, right, and they're going to high school, they get recruited, they go through the process, because you went through the process. It's like when they get to college, you know you're not going to get paid.
Yeah, you don't.
But there's that expectation that you knew some things were happening in AAU, you know. So eventually some things will probably happen at whatever said university. Talk about from a female perspective, you know, because you guys don't get approached like most of the young men do in this